streaming. We are going to click there. Oh, there it is. Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to see you all here this morning. I need you all to know that today is Christmas morning for me. The present I received today is the new Silvercreek Toolbox, and I am so excited. So can't wait to show you all of that today. Beforehand, let's jump into some announcements and things. First, do sign in to sales meeting. If you're here in person, you have QR codes on the tables that you can scan for sign in. This is what gets you entered to win our giveaway. And if you are online, you can use the direct link or the QR code. If you use the direct link, you need to make sure it's all lowercase. If anything is uppercase, it won't work for you. So sign in. And Krista may pop in here in a minute. Last I saw, she was with an agent. But I want to remind everyone, we are doing twice a month a broker chat with Krista. This is via Google Meet, and it's a time for you to jump on and just ask questions or learn from the other questions that are being asked. The next broker chat will be May 14th, and you can find the link to this on the Silvercreek calendar. And the link is the same for every broker chat. So it's not a new link, it's stationary the whole time. So yeah, check that out. It's always great. You know, Krista's always available for a call, text, email, pop into the Meridian office, but sometimes this forum where we can just, you know, have her kind of face-to-face virtually, but ask whatever's on our mind is a great way to connect. For those of you that have not listened to her video in yesterday's connection email, I would highly recommend that you do so. It is a comprehensive update of the NAR settlement and timeframes when changes are going to roll out. She also offers a sneak peek on something really exciting that we're working on at the brokerage to help support the agent community with some of these changes. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to go listen to her video. How's that? If you did not receive the connection email yesterday, please check your spam. And if you still don't have it, reach out to me and I can help troubleshoot why you aren't receiving that. But there's always great helpful information in there. Any questions about any of that? Okay, a few announcements. The Silvercreek apparel store is open. Twice a year, we have an apparel store where you can log on and buy Silvercreek branded clothing. And how this process works is you go to the site and order, you know, choose what it is you want, place your order. And once the store closes on May 17th, all of those items go into production. We're able to get bulk pricing because we're doing a bulk order, but that means they don't produce the items until the orders are placed. After production, those will be mailed directly to you, and that usually happens within a week or two. So take a look at that. There is a link in the connection email. There's also a link in the Facebook forum if you want to find it there. And lots of great stuff. Krista's really excited because we got the pink shirt. So we've never had a pink shirt before, so you better get it while it's hot. Last week was Idaho Gives. So our philanthropy program at the brokerage is called Silvercreek Gives, and we have an initiative that we focus on every quarter. And quarter two, we always do a matching program with Idaho Gives. Idaho Gives is a statewide philanthropic fundraising event for nonprofits in the state of Idaho. So agents went on, you guys presumably, and made donations, and then we went on and matched donations for our agents and quite honestly, other people who chose Silvercreek as their partner. So that's fantastic. Overall, through Silvercreek, over $13,000 was raised and over 70 nonprofits were donated to through that process. And that is across the state of Idaho, which is really exciting. All in all, the last I looked at Idaho Gives website, over $4 million was raised through the campaign. And so a little tip for you, if you are involved with a nonprofit, which I know so many of our agents are, make sure that nonprofit, they do have to be a certified nonprofit, but make sure they register with Idaho Gives to be on that fundraising platform next year. This happens the first week of May every year. It's a really cool program. So thank you all who participated. It was fantastic. As always, we have a number of great classes coming up. The TAN classes are CE certified. There is a mix of in-person in Meridian and Zoom CE classes available. The majority of our CE classes are offered at no cost. One that I really want to point out that is the week after what's showing here, on the 20th, May 20th, we have an antitrust CE class. We have worked with RRC, the Realtor Residential Council, to bring in a national speaker who speaks on antitrust and how to set up your business and protect yourself in antitrust regulations. And that is going to be held at Kiln in Meridian, which is across the freeway from our Meridian office. It is a 3 CE class, and we will be live streaming the class. We will not be recording it. The teacher has asked us not to record, but we can live stream in the moment. If you are participating via live stream, you will not get CE credit. You have to be in person to get the CE credit. This is also sponsored by Bluebird Home Loans, who will be hosting a meet and greet with the instructor after with food and drink. So should be a really great event. We only have openings for 75. Last week, it's been over a week since I checked. I was at about 40. I don't know what I'm at today, so jump on and register. If you aren't able to attend in person, or if the tickets end up being sold out, do stream in, mark your calendar. It's really great information. Tammy Sims, one of our agents, she's taken the class at an out-of-state conference, and she said it was fantastic. So we encourage you guys to join us. It is at 1 p.m., if my memory serves me correctly. 1 to 4 with a happy hour from 4 to 5. So thank you. All right. Yep, keep an eye on these classes. A reminder, on Thursdays, we have agent training classes. These are live streamed and recorded, and it's a great way to refresh your skills, learn new perspectives on things, and if you're a new agent, to really get dialed in to your practice as a real estate agent. So hope you can join us. Our next sales meeting is on May 21st. It is a pricing sales meeting. One of the questions that we see come in a lot from agents is regarding pricing and CMAs. And through NAR, we have access to RPR, which is a very comprehensive program. One of the things that they have is a CMA pricing platform. And this is going to be a deep dive in accurate pricing and using the tools that are available. RPR is available for all Silvercreek and Realtor members at no additional cost. So join us for that. I think the more we can get dialed into pricing, the better agents we can be, right? Not only in our listings, but in coaching our buyers on making offers that are, reflective of the market. And as our market continues to be a little bit volatile, staying on top of skills can always be helpful. All right. Any questions about any of that? Okay. A reminder to please sign in if you have not already. Here's the QR code and the link. We are going to turn a moment over to Grant Porter with Bluebird Home Loans.
Oh yeah, that's good. I got one more to get. Oh, did you actually have? You didn't put this on there, did you? I sent it late. No, I said I'm just gonna print it. So. But sometimes you're just like, oh yeah, Johnny, I was not. Hello everyone. Sorry to those who are online because I have a complicated graph for those of you who are in the room. But those that are online, you're not really missing much other than I'll just give you some highlights of what this graph really is about. So those that are in the room can see this graph. And I like to print this out from time to time when we have some serious market movement. And so what we're looking at here is mortgage-backed security chart. This graph that you're looking at goes back to February. And so one confusing thing is this is how mortgage-backed securities trade daily. And when they're trading, when this line goes down, when the mortgage-backed securities are going down, rates are actually going up. And so it moves in reverse to what mortgage rates are doing. That's why it's a little bit confusing. But you can see the last couple of days here, if you go to the right side of that chart, this is what happened at the end of last week. And so we had a big jump in mortgage-backed securities, which means rates actually went down. This is like the biggest movement we've seen, you can see, just looking at the chart, in a really long time. We were trading in this horrible rate environment here all the way back to the beginning of April. You can see when April hit, that's when rates started going up pretty significantly. And you can see all that movement in April until this last couple of days, the beginning of May. That's when we've seen the market change. And so, yeah.
The three different colored lines, can you explain what the different colors mean?
Yeah, so the colored lines that come across.
You got a purple and an orange and kind of a...
Yeah, those are moving day averages. And so like the one that we're close to right now that we're bumping up against is a 200 moving day average. And so I don't know exactly which is which line, but those are moving averages throughout the last 200 days, 100 days. And so we're getting back up into the 200 moving day average. But, and then there's some other straight lines that are down through there as well. Those are called Fibonacci levels, which is a super complicated algorithm that I have no idea how they determine those. But it becomes like the scholastics of reading the chart and kind of like ceilings, and they talk about ceilings and floors. That's where those Fibonacci levels and some of these moving day averages come from. But for the most simplistic piece of all this, what happened at the end of last week is the job reports came in weaker than expected. And so the market has been waiting for the jobs reports to come in a little bit weaker than expected for months and months and months. And so that was a big piece of, everyone has been talking about rates going down eventually, mostly because of inflation, but it's also just because of the health of the economy. And so when the jobs start to show weakness, that means the economy's health is weakening a little bit, and that's good for rates. So we want a poor economy, unfortunately, for rates, for the rate environment, and we want good inflation to be under control as well. So that's what happened at the end of last week, was the job reports came in a lot lower. So exciting stuff in that we are now into a better trading environment, and rates went down a little bit. And so that's good news. In fact, they moved a full 0.25% almost in one day at the end of last week. And just to give you a range, we're back down into the low 7 range, which is good. The other thing I wanted to point out real quick for you guys, we've been doing new construction lending for a long time. And the new construction that we've done is with pre-solds. And so if you have a client who wants to build and they find a builder that maybe doesn't want to carry that loan, we can do that loan in the client's name. And so we do that new construction pre-build quite a bit. The one program that we have new that we just rolled out is now spec lending for builders. And so this is a space that not a lot of lenders are in. And so we're super excited about having this spec lending side. So if any of you guys are working with builders that do specs and are needing another lender partnership, think of us and please introduce us to them. We might be a good fit for them. So that's it. Want to talk about the market and let you know about the spec lending program that we're rolling out. Any questions? Yeah.
In spec lending, what type of rate are you seeing?
What types of rates?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question. It's going to depend on the project, but and the builder and the full scenario. But oftentimes you're going to see between 10 and 12% range, somewhere in there. And but it's interesting when you start looking at what the builder will pay. If they're going to build in a 6-month window, you're only going to be paying on what you're drawing, right? So if it's 10%, but you've only paid on about an average of 60% of that, because you start with a small draw and then you get to a bigger draw and a bigger draw and a bigger draw. It's not just a straight pencil 10% across the cost to build, right? So that oftentimes averages to a much lower rate over the time that you build, because you're only borrowing a little bit at a time. Does that make sense?
Much like a bridge loan.
Yeah. Any other questions? No? All right. Thank you. Oh, forget that.
Thank you, Grant. We will share this chart graph that Grant discussed in the Facebook forum for those of you that want to reference it later or those online. Fantastic. Do you have anything? Okay. Krista says hello and she loves you all, and reach out to her if you need anything. Okay. Well, as you all know, I'm very excited. So last June, we started initial meetings to rework the Silvercreek Toolbox. We're a large ship, and so we move a little slow sometimes because there's a lot of interrelated factors. One of my favorite things about Silvercreek is that we have so many tools and resources. I mean, more than one agent could ever use all of, right? The struggle is providing these resources to you all in a way that is easy to use, easy to find. And after, this 11 months of working on how to restructure the toolbox, we found what we think is a very functional layout. And we hope that some of the features will also help you when you're looking for things on the toolbox. So with no further delay, we will log right in. This version of the toolbox is live. If you have your laptop, you're welcome to follow right along. Your username and password for the toolbox will remain the same. There's no changes there. And the link to the toolbox will remain the same. There's no changes there. And when you log into the toolbox, oh, I love it. All right. Some of you may have seen it already if you've been to the toolbox in the last 24 hours. Okay, here it is. So excited. Ooh, is that what I heard? I love it. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to walk through the toolbox today. I'm going to walk through all the features. I'm going to do a brief overview on, functionality for you and what is here in the toolbox available for you. Then I'm going to transition and talk about our new coaching platform that we're rolling out. So feel free to stop me anytime you have questions. Also, this is release 1, and we understand that we might need to make some tweaks as time goes on. How we're going to know that tweaks need to be made is by you guys. So if you notice something, you can reach out to me or to the tech team. And before I go further, I really want to give a special thank you to Race, who works on our tech team. This is his masterpiece. He took all of the feedback from all of our different departments and put this together a lot of time, and he did a phenomenal job. So high five to Race anytime you see him. He did great. Okay, we have removed the favorites menu. That's the bad news. It's the only bad news, okay? There was a favorites menu where you could favorite things. That has gone. However, we've added what we think should be your 4 favorites along the top, and that is a link to the weekly connection email, and a link to the education calendar, a link to SC Office to manage your transactions, and a link to the marketing tools. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that we have simplified the marketing tools section. Previously, that was called Silvercreek Media. We have reverted that back to just Silvercreek Marketing Tools. So all of the tools are still there, but just a more simplified name. The next thing, and maybe the most important thing, if you remember one thing from the sales meeting, it is this search bar right here. So the toolbox is fully indexed. And what that means is that you can come here and search. Tell me something to search. Okay, business card. Okay, it is going to take you to marketing tools. So if it takes you to marketing tools, open marketing tools, that is fully indexed as well. So let me take you there. Marketing tools page looks very, very similar. Okay, so we have a few different options for business cards. Let me zoom in. I know it's a little bit small. Okay, so under design resources, business cards, this is to order the template, order cards and flyers from Bear Printing, or a custom graphics request if you want to design your own business card. So it just filters things down for you to get exactly what you want. Okay, tell me something else. Actually, let me tell you something. The number, the number one question, does anyone have a guess of the number one question most of our staff get of where can I find? Yes, you in the back. That is accurate, the W-9 form. So here you go, search the W-9, and here it is, Silvercreek W-9 and a blank W-9. There you go. There a few things also pop up, brokerage documents, another place where you can find the W-9. And then if you need to update your contact info because you need to share with us your W-9. So you've got the options that you need. Isn't that surprising that that is our #1 request? Literally. At least 5 times a week I get that question. Okay, so we have recategorized the toolbox sections to what we feel is a more intuitive approach to the categories, reflective of what's in that category. I'm going to zoom in on this. Okay, so first we have your agent account. So everything related to your account here at the brokerage. Your ePay billing portal, 1099 year-to-date info, update your contact info, update your agent profile page. Raise your hand if you have updated your agent profile page in the last 12 months. A third of you. I like it. I like it. I'm giving you all homework today, and that is to update your agent profile page. This is the page on the primary silvercreekrealty.net website where it's all about you, your bio, your headshot, etc. Some of you, I'm not going to name names, but some of you have a very outdated headshot, and we recommend an update to that. There's a date in the Treasure Valley for headshots on May 17th. Go check it out. And this is just is the page that you're presenting to the public through the brokerage. So make sure you get that updated if you haven't in a while. If you need to change your password, the Silvercreek W-9 or a blank W-9 form. There you go. Now, something that's really cool about this toolbox rollout is there is a little eye next to these items. And if you click on that, it is going to share with you what this is and how to use it. This will be a phased rollout. We do have some of these instructional videos already in place, but Race, Kim, and I will be working on videos and tutorials on every item on the toolbox. So you can visit the link for the ePay billing portal. You've got a description here, and then you have a step-by-step.
This is the Silvercreek ePay portal. This is where you're going to log in to see any invoices for paying your monthly office fee to Silvercreek. You should receive a welcome email when you first sign up with Silvercreek, and that welcome email is going to have a registration link that's going to take you to this website.
Etc. We won't watch the whole 2.5 minutes on the ePay portal, but you've got your step-by-step instruction. Oh, you guys wanted to do that today for sales meeting?
What if I haven't got my email yet?
Let me know and we'll get you a new one sent. So for all of these items, you can click and find out information and have your screen share step-by-step. So this will be, like I said, phased implementation for all the resources on the toolbox, including the marketing page. So all of those marketing items that we want to utilize, right? We want to use these to help grow our business, but understanding what they all do can sometimes feel a little overwhelming. We hope that this creates a more direct path for you to learn everything. Okay, next, company tools. So Silvercreek focused things, a link to SC Office, the brokerage documents, so like a copy of the E&O policy, a copy of Krista's license. There's a lot there, but as an example, the policies and procedures manual, our office locations, room scheduling, and then floor time. We broke up room scheduling and floor time as they're two separate concepts, essentially. Next is education. So a link to the Silvercreek calendar, Silvercreek TV, which is our YouTube channel where you live stream classes, the CE shop, 100-day action plan, what used to be called the newly licensed document library, we have renamed to the Idaho RE form examples. And this is contract templates. If you're wondering, how do I fill out that form? What do I put where? Oh, I realize I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. So here's the documents with instructions for you. So ultimately, this isn't just for newly licensed agents. All agents can benefit from these templates, and they're up to Krista's standards and expectations for contracts.
Where was it?
That is under education, Idaho RE form examples. And then business coaching modules, that's what we're going to come back to in a little bit. Okay, Silvercreek TV, this is a new category. This is direct links to the playlists of our recorded classes. So instead of having to go to our YouTube channel, search the playlist, figure out where your class is, you have them all here. Agent orientation, sales meetings. So here's all of our past sales meetings. You can go back and watch. The broker moments, this is instructional videos from Krista. Yes?
On those Silvercreek TV, like the sales meetings, can we share those?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, they're YouTube videos. They're unlisted. You can share a link to them, but they're not publicly available on our YouTube page.
Right.
Unless you go under playlists, they're there, but yes. The marketing training classes. And this is growing. We are doing re-recordings of all of our marketing classes, but we were waiting for our toolbox rollout because we didn't want to make videos that we would then have to remake with the new toolbox. So more will be being added here. And then the agent training series. These are our Thursday classes. It's an 18-class series that goes over the day, in and out, a day in the life of a realtor classes for, just improving your business or learning the business. And we've got lots and lots of classes here. Any questions so far? Keeping in mind that filtering through all the information, it can be a little overwhelming, right? Like, where do I go to find things? And that is why I'm just going to come back again and again to the search. It is thoroughly indexed. In fact, it might be too indexed. But if you find something that you're searching that you're not finding, please, please, please email me so we can update our indexing and make sure that it's easy for you to find what you need. Okay, next is the marketing section. This is a brief section because we have a full page dedicated to the marketing tools, which we'll review here shortly. But you do have links to Boomtown, KV Core, and Silvercreek Social here. And Boomtown and KV Core being the website CRM platforms. And again, if you come to something and you're like, Boomtown, I know I've heard of that. What is that? You can click on the I and you will have informational video to help you understand what that tool does. All right, support. What is the second biggest request I get about the toolbox? Anyone know? Staff contact info. I'm always getting asked, where can I get the staff contact info? We did not previously have a visible page for staff contact, but now you have the full Silvercreek staff with photos. Isn't it beautiful? Now you guys know why it's Christmas for me. I love it so much. So anyway, all of our staff are here, which is great. Okay, how to and useful info. This is an FAQ. So, alphabetized list of whatever. IT and support tickets. If there is an IT or tech need that you have, you can get info about how to submit. Maybe there's something that's broken on the toolbox. You can submit here. It also has a place where you can schedule with our tech team and information about our open tech hour, which is every Wednesday at 1 p.m. in the Meridian office. Of course, for those of you not in the Treasure Valley, you always still have access to our tech team for help as well. And then we have the Silvercreek suggestion box. And we read every suggestion. Every suggestion is considered. It comes to multiple staff members when it comes in and we find ways to implement. In fact, this rework of the toolbox started with a Silvercreek suggestion. So it's very well attended to. Okay, agent network and benefits. So connecting with the network here at Silvercreek. First is the agent roster. If you're looking for contact info for another Silvercreek agent, you've got that. Profit sharing referral, you've got someone who may benefit from belonging at Silvercreek. A link to the Facebook agent forums. I actually haven't seen this page yet. Here we go, I love it. Here are all of our Silvercreek agent forums. So if you would like to join, you can click and participate. Too many tabs. Mastermind sign up. We have mastermind groups that meet to help support each other. If that's of interest to you, you can sign up there. Silver Creek Gives, our philanthropy program. Our corporate discount list. I had an agent the other day who said, how did I not know we had discounts at Silver Creek? So we do. I work with businesses throughout the state to provide discounts. Right now, they're kind of as they come in, we get them added. But you've got a number of discounts, and we indicate, is it statewide, Treasure Valley, East Idaho? You know, some of those businesses might only be in one location. If you know of a company that would like to offer a discount to Silver Creek agents as a way to connect, have them reach out to me. We don't spam our agents, hopefully you've noticed, with a lot of vendors and sponsors, and there's very limited specific ways vendors can access our agent database. We don't give agent lists to vendors or anything like that. And this is one way that vendors can get some face time with you guys.
Can we give those to our clients?
You can, yes. Contact the vendor. If the vendor says, yes, go ahead, pass that discount to a client, great. Or if it's just for you specifically, the Silver Creek agent. Also, I want to be very, very clear, we do not endorse any of these third parties. This is a resource list for you. Anytime you receive a referral, we encourage you to vet out that company. We have not, I can't guarantee that we have used these companies personally. So do your homework, do your research. This is simply a resource list for you. Okay, next is AFLAC supplemental insurance. This is like request number 3 that I get. What do I do about insurance now that I'm an independent contractor? Through Idaho Realtors, there is a health insurance plan. It's linked here. And then we offer through the brokerage AFLAC supplemental insurance, which is, personally, I've had a really good experience with my AFLAC policies, and they're cash in pocket. So if you do a claim, they send the cash to you directly. And it's designed essentially to cover your out-of-pocket expenses on your major medical, but you don't have to have major medical to utilize AFLAC. Some people just have AFLAC. So anyway, it's worth checking out. And then, like I said, the health insurance through Idaho Realtors, and then a link to the realtor benefits through NAR. NAR has a ton of corporate discounts and benefits, and we've added a direct link to that. Questions so far? Okay, transaction resources. We have moved some of our links on the toolbox to this section. And the first is if you need a transaction coordinator, we have now a referral site for transaction coordinators. Currently, we just have one that we have worked with for years and years. We will be adding more. Now, a TC can be added to this page only if they are actively licensed with Silver Creek. So love for you guys to know that. It's a benefit for the TCs who are licensed with us. And just like the corporate discounts, please do your homework. Interview the TCs, vet them out, ask for referrals, make sure you're hiring someone for your business that's a good fit. We do not endorse these TCs. It is simply a resource list for you. Document upload support. We do have someone who will help just upload docs to SC Office, not a full TC, but if you're, one that just is not keen for the technology, that is okay. There is a resource here. Silver Creek Photos and Tours was previously on the toolbox. That is a Treasure Valley-based photographer that we had set a partnership up with years ago. We have changed that to listing photos and tours for Southwest Idaho. They're not a Silver Creek company, and so therefore we needed to remove the Silver Creek name from their title. But he does do a fantastic job, and his link is still here and available. Yeah, happy to. You can schedule right online. It's Chris Grievous, Shutterstock Media, and he's got a lot of different options. So he does the Greater Treasure Valley for photos.
I just used them for my listing that starts tomorrow.
Awesome. A referral from an agent here right now. Great. Next is Toolkit CMA sign up. We do have a partnership with Toolkit CMA if you are looking for a CMA program. There's many to choose from, as we know, and here's one. If you need to send a fax, we've been seeing this more lately. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's like there's been more short sales or foreclosures and banks need that, but you can't receive a fax here, but you can send a fax if you need to fax a document over. We, laugh a little bit because it's a little outdated, the fax concept, but it's still used. So we continue to maintain that. And then lastly on this list is Bluebird Home Loans, our in-house lending company. It is a joint venture between Calcon, a mortgage company, and us. So, and you heard from Grant today. They're fantastic. Okay, how are we feeling about this?
What is the Silvercreek Social program?
Silvercreek Social. Let me get to that in just a second. We'll cover that on the marketing page. Yeah, great question. Easier to navigate. I am so glad. A little more aesthetically pleasing, able to, separate things a little bit. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, let's go over to the marketing tools. Okay, the marketing tools page is laid out the exact same as the main toolbox. If you're on the marketing tools page and you need to get back to the home page, you can click on this logo in the top left corner. And you can do that from any page on the toolbox if you need to get back somewhere. Okay, so just like the home page of the toolbox, we have bookmarked what we think might be your 4 top things on the marketing page. And that is custom requests. This is our in-house graphic design service. If you need a logo, a flyer, a video edited, anything like that, you can submit through this portal right here. Next is the content calendar. This is a social media post for every day of the month that is turnkey and ready to post with content and hashtags. These open in Canva. Sometimes I'll see people try to copy paste this image. Don't do that because it'll be low res and it's not going to give you the outcome that you're looking for. But if you open template, then it will open it in your Canva account. If you are feeling a little uneasy about Canva, I preach almost every single day, learn Canva. It's worth the time. It's worth the investment. And we teach a class at the brokerage. Tammy Sims teaches a 3-hour Canva workshop. It's coming up, I think, also on May 17th. So that's on the calendar. There's lots of resources online. It is worth the time. So you can come here any day of the week. Today is National Teachers Day. So here's a post for National Teachers Day. There's typically more than one layout option, and then you can just copy and paste the content into your Facebook or Instagram, whatever post.
But not your personal Facebook.
You can use these on your personal Facebook, yes, depending on your social media strategy, right? How you're choosing to use your personal or your business. The limitation is that in Canva, you can auto post from Canva, but only onto a business page. And that's a meta Canva limitation. Yep. But you could open this in Canva and download the image to your phone or your computer and then post it onto your personal page. You do have to have a Canva account to use these templates. There is a free option in Canva. The majority of our Canva tools should be accessible in the free version. And if you run into something that is not, there's a pro requirement, let us know, because when we're building the templates, it's not always super clear what is going to be pro and what is going to be free in the elements that are being added to the template. So let us know if you run into that. We want all of the tools to be available for the free account.
What link is this?
This is content calendar here. Yes, you're so welcome. So great resource there for social media. Next is the Silvercreek Tribune. And this is the newsletter template that we provide each month for you to send out to your database. So when you click on View the Latest Tribune template, that's going to open the template in MailChimp. Similar to Canva, you do have to have a MailChimp account to access this. We do have a class on how to customize and utilize this for your sphere. You do have to have your own email list. We don't provide an email list for you, but we provide the template and the content that goes into that newsletter. Now, just like Canva, MailChimp has a free version and a paid version. one tip for you, when you're setting up your MailChimp account, they make it a little bit tricky to see that there's a free version. So just remember, like, keep going through the options, like, until it says like proceed with free or something. So you don't need to pay for MailChimp in order to use this. You can have 500 contacts in your MailChimp account within the free account. And I don't know about you guys, but if you had 500 people on your email list, that is a beautiful list. So there you go.
Question?
Yes.
When does that come out?
The The newest version of the Tribune usually comes out the second week of the month. We're often waiting for stats to finalize because one of the posts is a market stats update. Yes. Oh, the May Silvercreek Tribune will be live today and available. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, Silvercreek Social. Yes, Keisha, you had asked about this. This is a great program. This is the program for those of you that love all the tools and want to use all the tools, but you don't want to do it. Yes to all of that. No thank you to me learning any of it. So there is a small cost for this program, but it is the automation of the things that we have talked about. So it is the Silvercreek Tribune newsletter. 2 newsletters a month will get emailed to your list, fully customized to you. It is 6 social media posts on your Facebook business and your LinkedIn profile. And what am I missing? Oh, the blog. Thank you. Drew a blank there. And the option for the blog content that we're using for the articles to be replicated to your personal blog, so everything points back to you. There's 3 different tiers that you can opt into. And if you go to the site, Silvercreek Social, it'll line out everything and you can sign up from there. Once you sign up, you schedule a one-on-one with Race and he helps get everything set up and customized for you. Also, your email lists are kept on our secure servers. They're not shared with anybody. They're not sent to a third party to operate this. It happens right here in the Meridian office. So just a few good things to know. Any questions about those 4 tools? Yes?
Real quick, is there an easy way to update? Like once we give you the list, we're always adding to it. So
Correct.
Kind of an automatic.
Yep, you'll work with Race on that. He has a process for your updating of your list as time goes on. Yes, hopefully your database list grows every month, right? That's the goal. So awesome. Okay, scrolling down. So we have, again, the search, particularly with the marketing tools, right? There's so many options, so many choices. So you can search here for what it is that you need. Going into our sections, first we have presentations. So your listing and buyer presentation. These open in Canva. So another plug for your Canva education. But it's preparing you to meet with a potential seller or a potential buyer to express your value. There's some really great pieces in here, including like 12 things that your agent can do for you, like why use a realtor, things like that. So check those out. Next, we have social media resources. So I'm going to open the blog. So the Idaho Minute blog is a blog that is managed here at the brokerage. Content is written right here at the Meridian office for this blog. We have a variety of topics: lifestyle, philanthropy, artists, recipes, real estate related things, and market stats. We post 6 articles per month on this blog, and this is content for you to use. This is the content that goes into our newsletter template, the Silvercreek Tribune, and that is used for social media and the newsletter with Silvercreek Social. This is where it all points to. Now, you can come in here and use this content. So say you wanted to share these May market stats, okay? You can click on the article. Here is a link at the top specifically to this. You could copy and paste one of these graphics and share that on your social media, in a newsletter, in an email, whatever you want to use it for. It is all written. I'll tell you, I am yet to meet a business owner who loves writing blog content. It's not a thing. Very few people enjoy that. Although with ChatGPT, maybe it's a little easier these days, but it's all turnkey for you guys. I'm ready to go. So, yes.
Can that be uploaded
The blog content, okay, yes and no. First, the content itself through Silvercreek Social can be replicated onto your KV Core website because it has a blog feature. Boomtown does not have a blog feature, so it can't be replicated there. That is only through Silvercreek Social available. The newsletter template cannot be imported into KV Core or Boomtown to send out to your database because it's through MailChimp, a third-party program. So you would want to export your contact list from your CRM and import that into MailChimp in order to send that out. Great question. Okay, moving on. If you ever had something you wanted to submit for the blog, a nonprofit that you're passionate about, or a small business or something happening around the state, you can do that here. Here's a link to Silvercreek Social again, Real Trends Media Kit, Facebook banner bundle, and the content calendar. So just some good social media resources for you. Okay, useful programs. So these are programs that could be helpful for you in your business. Most of these will be third party. So Silvercreek Social again, Client Appreciation Postcard Program. This is for the Treasure Valley. And it's a third party company who sends coupon-based postcards to your database. So you can check that out there. Toolkit CMA again, a link to Canva, a link to MailChimp, Silvercreek Photos and Tours, which will be renamed to Listing Photos and Tours Southwest Idaho, and then a QR code generator. So more and more, it seems like I'm making QR codes. This generator is free and it's fully customizable. The limitation is you can't save the QR code to edit in the future, and you can't track clicks on it, but you can make a QR code. And yeah, it's awesome. The QR codes that are here on the table, that I made all of these with this program. So really good. Okay, email templates. So we have the just listed. So you have a listing that just went live. You want to send it out to your database. Here's a template that opens in MailChimp. Same with a just sold. And then the Silvercreek Tribune. Okay, scrolling down, design resources. So we're thinking like around your branding. We have a link to the Silvercreek logos, a link to business cards, info on yard signs, a listing flyer template, email signature, Facebook banner, postcards, postcard templates, and cards and flyers through Bear Printing. So lots of things. Again, when you come to this page with something to look for, you're probably not going to remember which category it's in. And that's okay. That's why you come here and you say, that's right, I need a postcard. Perfect. Here you go. We'll just narrow that right down for you so you can find your postcard resources.
I have a question on the postcards.
Yeah.
I did a postcard mailer that drops tomorrow through Bear Printing, but I used the FMO to create it. And are there like spec sheets I can get from, maybe I should just call Bear Printing, because the FMO didn't really format it to a postcard to allow the postage area. They took up like the back part to where and then Bear Printing had to kind of adjust the back to it.
Got it.
I mean, there should be like a spec sheet.
Yes. So every company that will send out or print flyers, cards, yard signs will have a different spec sheet. Some of them might be the same, but I can't guarantee every company will be the same. So if you're designing something, particularly through our custom request portal, the more information you can provide, the better. So if you know that you're going to be printing your postcard through Bear Printing or Vistaprint or somewhere, get their specifics on their bleed areas and how things need to be set up, and then submit that with your request so that the design team can make sure it's completely accurate. Also, when you do a custom request here, you should receive a Canva link to that item so that if you needed to do any little small edits, you can pop in and move things around or change a font if you need to. So great question. Thank you for bringing that up.
The thing on that though, sometimes they do like tie two photos together and border it. So then,
Can be a
learn how to unlink that.
yes.
Like I can
call me.
Yeah, I can change stuff, but there's certain things I'm like,
Yeah, call me if you run into that. I'll help you. Okay, letterhead. So we've got some different letterhead and sample letters to send to clients and things like that. Branding items. So photos and tours, QR code generator, press release that you've joined a new brokerage. Our Lux VT program, so let's talk about that. Lux VT is a luxury marketing program designed for luxury listings or uniquely Idaho listings, perhaps like a beautiful ranch or something like that. And this will syndicate your listing out beyond just the IDX. It will integrate it with the Wall Street Journal, Mansion Global, Robb Report, among others nationally, and then internationally in over 100 international sites in native languages. So if you've got, something that you're needing to pour a little more marketing into, this can be a good option for you. There are some costs associated with this, and you can read all about that on the site. Email signature template, a link to the headshots. We will be hosting headshots at the Meridian office monthly. We've partnered with a photography company to come in to take those. It's $40 for a headshot. And you can sign up on the calendar, and here is a link, a direct link to the sign up. So if you're needing a refresh, reach out. If you're in another part of the state and need headshots, please reach out. We can give you a referral. Business cards and yard signs. Okay, your web and CRM, you've got Boomtown and KV Core here. Stats and data. So every month we post market stats that you can review. And then RPR has a really cool market stats program. When you click on this, it gives you instructions on how to use the program and the direct link to RPR. And then Toolkit CMA will do some of that. And then your guides, your relocation guide, your buyer's guide, and your seller's guide. Currently, the Relo guide is Treasure Valley centric. We have hit a lot of roadblocks in having a statewide relocation guide, but it continues to be something we're working on. The buyer's guide and seller's guide are general statewide applicable. All right, questions about this? Okay, awesome. We hope that this is more functional for everyone, that you're able to find the tools that you're looking for and that you can browse through things. The little I, we'll be adding those here on the marketing page as well. That's going to be a project over the next few months, recording all of those videos, but watch for that. More and more will be being published all the time. All right, let's transition. I'm going to go back here for just a second. And let's talk about this coaching platform that we're rolling out. So we have a partnership with Icenhower Coaching, which is a national real estate coaching company. And through our partnership, we have been able to negotiate access for all of our Silvercreek agents to their full coaching module program at no cost to each of you. So this is a new feature that we're rolling out. There is a link on the toolbox under education, coaching module training or something is what it says in the education at the bottom of that list. And you can sign up right now with this link or this QR code. When you click the QR code or go to the QR code link, it is going to just have a sign up button. You're going to put in your information and you're going to get a confirmation email to get logged in. So I'm going to show just a quick video from Icenhower that reviews the features of the program, and then I'll show you the program itself.
Hi, I'm Brian Icenhower with Icenhower Coaching and Consulting. Let's take a tour of our ICC Online Learning Center. As you can see, inside the ICC Online Learning Center, it's a robust learning center. It's the most thorough real estate online video and training and onboarding library in the industry. This goes on and on and on, and you're going to see many new courses, everything from how to onboard and train brand new agents in a brokerage, to new agents on a team, to behaviorally testing agents to convert different types of online leads, for real estate teams and brokerages training inside sales agents to training admin staff on both teams and brokerages and different positions, coming complete with a marketing library of lots of different online and printed marketing materials as well too, doing back end of agent brokerages, real estate teams and solo agents, how they should be managing their financials, how to negotiate contracts and in general in real estate, how to do business planning, how to recruit, mindset training. These are all training materials that many of our brokers use, our team leaders use to train other agents. Again, once we open up one of these courses and take a look inside, I think you'll be able to see the different ways you can utilize this in a business. This is our SOI course, for example, how to build a sphere of influence. And you can see in each one of our courses here in the middle, we've got student workbooks that can be printed or just viewed in a PDF format. Agents can log in themselves. You can print these and give them to them at an in-person training. You can see in the drop down, this is just one of the modules. And as you scroll down, this is module number 4 on how to create your sphere of influence contact plan. We can see there's tons of different downloads of different PDFs and different plans and scripts in here. You've got this, of course, workbook you can download as well too. Each module or chapter comes complete with a quiz with questions and action steps to implement what they learn as well too. And as you scroll down, you can see this course has over 20 different modules in it of all the different things you can do to grow an agent's sphere of influence as well too. So a lot of our guys will actually use our mobile-friendly app as well too to go ahead and watch the videos. These are videos where I'm actually explaining how to use the different plans, how to work through each section of the process of building an agent's sphere of influence. And every one of the courses is this robust with this long of a table of contents, and you can actually train any different way that an agent needs to generate business. There's tons of ways to do it, and we coach and train and customize those all for different agents, different teams, and different brokerages throughout the United States. So that's the ICC Online Learning Center. Enjoy.
It's pretty cool, you guys. I'm super excited. Okay, so when you are on the toolbox, so under education, you are going to click on business coaching modules. This is the link that's connected to the QR code. And the first thing you are going to do is enroll now. And it is a very simple process. Oh, see, I'm already signed in, so it's not going to make me enroll. But click on enroll now, put in your info, and it will get you signed up. Save the link. You can log in here anytime. When I come to my dashboard, you will see all of the classes that are available to you. There are, I believe, 7 pages of classes. So you can go through, if you want to host a realtor event, and you're like, yeah, where do I even start with that, right? So the first thing you can do is you can see the overview of the course, and this will show you exactly what is all entailed here. So getting started, Module 1, Realtor Event Contact Plan. There's a video, an audio, and a workbook, and a PDF plan. Module 2, Realtor Event Target Market, identifying your target market for the event, video, audio, workbooks, and scripts. Eliminate Realtor Event Costs. So video, workbook, and audio. Community events for realtors, video, workbook, PDF of ideas and audio, and then popular realtor event ideas. So go through the entire module, learn all you can about it, or go into bits and pieces of the module. Maybe you just want the ideas list, right? And you come here and you can open that. So I got here by clicking on the overview, but if you want to start the course, you just click Start Course, and it's going to start out with a video. A lot of the modules will have a little plug for Icenhower coaching. That is not required. You don't have to have a coaching relationship with Icenhower. Through Silvercreek, you have free access to all of these. So you will see those videos from time to time, but all of this is available for you. So let's go down here, popular realtor event ideas. Here is a workbook, a PDF that you can download, print, scan through, and it'll walk you through the whole process. So, and this is just one of many, many topics. Also, as you go through the course, it will show you how far you are through the course so you can track your progress. So yes, all kinds of things are available here. Negotiation, financials, new agent blueprint, sphere of influence, guaranteed offer. You can go through all of them. Now, one thing that I noticed about the platform that I want to mention is somehow, someday, I was clicking around. I may have been searching. Maybe I was searching buyer. And, well, it's not doing it here, but here's what came up for working with buyers. Somehow I got to a page that had some courses that looked like they had a price. And I was like, no, I get all of these for free. I'm with Silvercreek. And that is true. It seems there is a separate section. If you need to get back to your free courses, you click on My Dashboard. And there is more than enough content available for you for free. So any questions about this or how this works? So this is an exclusive resource for Silvercreek agents, very easy sign-up process. We encourage all of you to take advantage of this tool. What I love about this is it's fully integrated with video, audio, and like PDF. So no matter your learning style, you're going to find a way to connect in here and find really great information to help you grow your business. So give it a go. And again, you can sign up on the toolbox right here, business coaching modules. All right, any questions about any of that? Well, we're super excited. Yes?
I like this a lot better than.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We are really, really pleased. And again, a huge thank you to Race, who just poured so much time into making this so beautiful and functional for all of us. So hope you guys are able to utilize it. And if you have questions or if you find a kink in the system, please let us know. And we will continue to improve from here. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. Appreciate you guys.
Lori, sorry. There. Yes.